Welcome to the Asniil Vault. This is Asniil Sports. Kindly like, share, and subscribe. We are going to do a quick review on yesterday's match and other issues. Jesus and Arsene Wenger in the house. Kindly like, share, and subscribe. Let's go. Well, thanks for joining me. Kindly share, like, and leave your comment and your suggestions. What you think. Here, we are here to share opinions, agree and disagree on stuff, and then we move because of the love we have for Arsenal. For the love of Arsenal, we discuss everything Arsenal here. Anyway, yesterday's performance. First of all, the lineup. I was okay with the lineup because, from my point of view, I want to see the other players, when given the opportunity, what they can do. Because I don't want us to actually put all our cards on the table for opposition teams to see what we or know how we play already. So with this in mind, my selection was closer to what Ateta or my thought of um, players we needed to start yesterday was close to what Ateta picked out. Performances wise, I think a couple of them, for me, disappointed me a little bit. Um, First and foremost, Smith Rowe, but I understand. The reason why I understand is he hasn't played much football. If you really dip it from last year, he has been injured in and out, in and out, in and out, till the end of the season where he got the opportunity to play for the under 21s and they won. But if you look at the number of games they played and the number of minutes he played, it wasn't much. And joining preseason, he hasn't really started much of the games. So the performance was a bit disappointing because I always feel if we don't have Odegaard, we need somebody else to step up. And yesterday, he didn't really step up. But I believe there is a player in there. I always say that he just needs game time. Um, with the let's start from the goalkeeper. Yeah, Ramsdale. For me, I'll give him an 8. He did a good job. He did a good job because Monaco really tried to stick it on us. A lot of pressure. They give us a lot of pressure by the way they play. A bit. I won't say too physical, but they went a bit man marking if you follow the game carefully. With the first, okay, so I've started from the keeper, yeah. So Ramsdale did a good job. His distribution was great, but he can still do more because of I think everybody's a bit rusty, and they need to get those kind of rustiness out of their game. Timber and Tomiyasu, I like one thing I saw. I don't know whether any of you noticed it, but in the course of the game, I think it wasn't working for Tomiyasu or Timber, so they switched. You know, and for me, it was interesting because that is the versatility that we have in our team, where they can switch flanks, and you wouldn't even notice because they are both good in switching. So that was one good thing I was happy about. And then when you look at the midfield, Partey, this is the reason why a lot of us were calling for the club to keep him at least for this season, and then the next season we can go in for maybe the Fafana guy from the Monaco team, which he really did. He did extremely well. And um, Rice, Rice was okay. You could tell he was a bit, I won't say nervous, but you could see he wanted to keep it very clean, simple, And he got some few opportunities he could have done better, but it tells you they are not there yet. I think it's about 60, 65, 70. So by the time the Premiership starts, hopefully, hopefully things would kick on well for him. And then that I've talked about Smith Rowe already. Vieira was impressive. Yeah, his decision making could have been a bit sharp, but it's still preseason, so I give them the leeway, you know. And then Nketiah always divides opinion, yeah. But he did his best. The goal he scored, you could see if you watch the movement, the defender thought he was behind him, but he just went and then quick switch, and that is what sometimes I like about him. But he should be a bit. How should I put it? He should be a bit of a striker. You know, sometimes you could see we break and then there's no one in the box. So yes, as much as he wants to do the pressing stuff for the team, I think he should find a way to get to his position as quick as possible. I know it's not an easy thing, especially during preseason. Maybe in the course of the season he would do better. And then on the Martinelli was, you could also see, and that is why I always take preseason as preseason, because they need those kind of games to get their sharpness and their game on point. Because he got some chances. If it was in the middle of the season, it's a goal. But you could see he's still rusty. He's not that sharp in front of goal. So with the first half, the team we put out, they did quite well. And I'm pleased to see that when given the opportunity to most of them, they are ready to take the opportunity. That is what you want. That is what a good team that wants to win trophies, that is what they do. Because not all the time would you get the opportunity to showcase your talent. But when you do, you have to exhibit it well. Ateta has been extremely clever, extremely clever about his preseason approach. When you think about it in general, yeah, he's not, he hasn't played his best team, yeah, at any point. If you look at it, he hasn't played. You look at all the games we played from Germany to America to the UK, yeah, he hasn't played his what we most of us would pick for the first team. He hasn't played. People who don't have patience or don't actually understand will be unhappy. Yeah. But my point is there were so many what do you call it? So many tactics, yeah, that shine in brief stages when you look at the way we played with all our games. And it is good to sometimes hide some of your what do you call it, some of your tactics, yeah, the way you want to play. You can see that Ateta wanted these performances to be hidden in the in some experimental stuff, which I think they work on it behind closed doors. So all I'm trying to say is you you wouldn't actually, when you look at our preseason in a whole, you wouldn't see the clear picture of how he wants things to work. But I feel if we especially those three new signings, they really understand and get to play more with the team, the true identity of the team will shine through in the course of the season. It is very, very important. But for me, I've seen the puzzle, yeah, and I know that I've seen actually the way I've seen things, the team play through the German team against the German team, the US, Man United, Barcelona, and then today Monaco. You can see that all the players all the players they understand, they know what they have to do. But because of lack of fitness and stuff like that, they are not getting some of the information through. So I'm pleased to see most of these players exhibiting signs. They are showing true signs of their potential, and I'm happy. And yeah, I would say that last season has really taught us a lesson, and we've tried stuff. So I'll urge all of our supporters to be a bit calm. Yeah, just be calm. This process is still processing. Yeah, it will work out. It will work out. Because if you compare the caliber of players we had on our bench a couple of seasons ago, even last season, and you compare it with this current squad, you could see there is a huge leap, and that is where the Arsenal want to go. Um, so this is the part of where I wrap up the Emirates Cup. This is my point. All in all, the entire performance, the second team that came on in the second half, in general, and the penalties. And for once, Ramsdale has been able to save a penalty. I'll give the performance and everything. I'll give it 7, not being too harsh. I don't want to be too harsh. 7 is okay for me. And let's move on to the next topic, the elephant in the room. It seems that when it comes to injuries, Arsenal, we know Jesus have this 3 times injury in a season. It's common if you follow this career, especially at Man City, you will know. But this one has actually come at the wrong time because it's just practically a week for us to start the league. And the question is, should we go for another striker or we should wait? And if we wait, can we actually put all our hope on Eddie to hold maybe 3-4 games before Jesus will come back? And when he comes back, there's no guarantee that he would be fully fit to kick on. You understand? So the question here is, would you want to sign a new striker? For me, I've been saying all season that we need to get in a new striker. We need to. It's a must, you know. And with this injury in particular proves that we need to get in a new striker. So I'm cool with it, bringing in a new striker. Yeah, we have to be a bit ruthless. Just bring in the striker. When he comes and join. It will add up to the quality of the team. And then we move. But I wish him a speedy recovery. We hope he doesn't take long, maybe some weeks. Some weeks could be 4 weeks, it could be 6 weeks. There's no number on it. So all we can do is to wish Jesus a speedy recovery and hope you come back firing. Yeah. And then we move on to the last topic of the day. My only father, yeah, that's my man. I love this man. I respect this man. This man has been classy as ever. I try to emulate his way of handling issues and handling the media and talking to people. I've learned so much from him. I've read books about him, and I was so happy to see him yesterday in the stands. I watched the game. Yeah, it was 1 p.m. here in China. Yeah, so I watched the game and seeing him on the screen. I was so happy that yes, as much as I love Arsenal, I love Arsene Wenger too. I was so happy he was in the stands watching the boys because he was the brain behind this Emirates Cup thing. I know for sure. And for years, it has helped us create a bond and fitness for the season. So I was happy to see him in the stands. And with his statue outside, already I've said it, that even the entire stadium is a statue for him. So one Arsene Wenger, we trust. So happy, so happy you came along and enjoyed the game. Yes, it wasn't very extremely entertaining, like the way we enjoyed or you enjoy your football to be played. But we're getting there. We're getting there because you brought in somebody to learn from you. And today he's walking in your footsteps and he will achieve. We wish he achieved more than you did to put the club where it should be. So this is my take. This is my take. This is my take. Quick review for from the performances of yesterday. Yeah. Kindly like, share, and subscribe. Kindly like, share, and subscribe to our channel. This is the Arsenal Vote. Quick review. Arsenal sports. Here we talk about sports in general. I talk about sports in Ghana because I'm Ghanaian. I can give you a little bit about China too, but mostly the focus is on the Arsenal. For the love of Arsenal, like, share, and subscribe. I'm out. Abananye. Abananye. Abananye.